which is the term that's generally used. But the Smarketing book is there about bringing sales and marketing teams. And what we do is we actually use a particular case study of a large organization, and we go through the politics and some of the things, that the learnings and some of the things that you need to look out for, the measures, the governance and that sort of stuff, as well as looking at a very basic area around account-based marketing and things like that. So the two books, one is the Social Selling Techniques to Influence Buyers and Changemakers, and the other one is Smarketing, How to Achieve Competitive Advantage Through Blended Sales and Marketing. Do you want to bring me back, TJ? Is that enough?
Wow. That was a masterclass in sales. First of all, congratulations, because what I just did to you, most people would be too scared to do. Like, oh, I didn't prepare to give a speech today. It's just talking. It's really just being social and sharing. And so many people tell themselves that it's different. Oh, I don't want to be, giving a speech on social media, broadcast on 8 platforms and live. That's hard. It's just talking. It's just sharing. Now, let's step back behind the scenes in just a moment. And again, special thanks to Amazon letting us go live and making Tim's great books available to everyone. If you heard anything there that was interesting or intriguing, you can go ahead and buy the book right now. You can look at the carousel, depending on whether you're on a big computer or a laptop or a cell phone or a tablet. So Tim, take us behind the scenes. So you just gave what seemed spontaneous, fresh, conversational, off the top of your head, didn't sound memorized or canned, but you put real thought into how you talked about your book, because you presumably spent years with some of them writing it, rewriting it, packaging it, promoting it, and you had to take hundreds of thousands of words of ideas and condense it to 150 words. Tell us what you were consciously doing when giving those presentations a moment ago, putting a spotlight on your book.
What I wanted to do is make sure that the books feel accessible to people, and it's about trying to boil down, to use your phrase, about what is it actually about? Because yes, I spent a lot of time writing them, and really, what is it that people want today? And most cases, in all the organizations that we talk to, the number one thing they need is pipeline. 2 years ago, that wasn't the case. It was mainly closing the amount of deals that they needed to close. Now they're actually looking for pipeline. So it's important to understand that I picked those words and I use that as a way of saying, if you want pipeline, this book will help you actually do that.
Mm-hmm. Great. And how about the other books? Because I know with myself sometimes, talking about older books I've written, you kind of forget about it. You can lose perspective, but you just went seamlessly right in to the others as well.
Yes, I mean, the Smarketing book, I think that, even though that came out in 2018, even though it's seen as being old, it's still relevant. Because what I see on social media every day, the fact that sales and marketing can be warring parties, and the best way for the organizations the teams to work together, and for me, it's still the book is still relevant. It's still, we use a particular case study of a US software company, and we walk through what they did in a way of probably about 2 years, starting off with where they used to throw stones at each other over email, to actually going to each of the meetings and then understanding and talking in a common language and going through that process of saying, how are we going to measure this? And we go into a lot of detail, and there's we've actually got 3 authors on there. So Adam Gray and Hugo, both have got great marketing experience, which they brought to the book, which is something that I wasn't able to bring, but it's still a relevant book today, even though it's a couple of years old.
Mm-hmm. Tim, two-part question.